Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Well, it's that gorgeous meeting of surf and turf here at La Jolla, California, of the Farmers Insurance Open is on now. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me is Rich Beam, and out on the course, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. And Beamer, certainly set up for a stunner today at Torrey Pines South. What do you think these players face this week from the course?
They face a rude awakening. They haven't played too many golf courses yet this year, but they're going to run into Torrey Pines South, and you're going to figure out exactly how good a shape your golf game is in, because it's ruthless. And if you're not careful, you can go out there and shoot a big number in a hurry. It tests every facet of your game. This golf course is an absolute brute.
We head down to the first tee now. Before we get into today's action, I'm getting some word that there's a rivalry brewing between Will Zalatoris and our featured player. Henny, surely that can't be right.
Luke, you have heard correctly. There have been texts, phone calls, many exchanges in the lead up to this matchup between the featured player and Will Zalatoris. Things are getting pretty tense down here. It's going to be interesting to see how things play out today.
Thanks, Henny. That's interesting stuff. I'll be interested to see if our featured player does indeed do well against Willie Z. Wow, that was just striped. And let's see what she can do here today. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
That is a pure looking draw.
I tell you what, from the rough, nice.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Pretty sure this looks like it's going to the left.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. As we update the standings, this player is currently sharing first place on the leaderboard alongside Xander Schauffele. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Ooh. Well, that's the way to play a bunk. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Just a short putt remaining here. And after that hole, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard with Xander Schauffele in second. One of the most photographed holes in all of the PGA Tour is this downhill par 3 third at Torrey Pines South.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. A good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Yeah, well played.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Sitting at -2 for the event. The fourth hole runs right along the cliffs here of La Jolla, and it's a very strong par 4.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. This is her second shot. Currently leading by 2.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that'll build on her advantage.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Well, I'm sure she'll take that one. 12 feet to the cup coming up. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
That's very impressive.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
So close. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. As we move on to the next, she now leads by 4. Over to 7 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich. A great par 4 that requires good positioning off the tee as well.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Oh, I thought that one was going to jump into the first cut, but it stayed on the short grass. Good outcome. She looks to be playing the draw here. This one is right down the pipe. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic, great to watch.
She's currently in first place on the leaderboard. The 8th at Torrey Pines South is an uphill par 3. It can be a hole in one hole, or it can be an absolute brute to even find the green, depending on where that hole location is.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Well, this one's right at the pin.
Well, that's handy. She should be delighted with that.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Ooh. This is a par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. As we head to the next, it's a big 6-stroke advantage for our leader. The final hole on the outward half is a par 5. Runs right against the boundary fence, and it requires 2 big shots.
2 long straight shots required if you want to find this par 5 and 2. If you don't, a nice little layup. Give yourself a good number for a 3rd shot. There is a nice little shelf there. If it pins up top left, watch the spin. Down on the right-hand side, watch it go in the hole maybe.
She's standing over her 2nd shot.
And that's just sneaked into the 2nd cut of rough.
This putt to get to 7 under the card. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
It's a little tricky to see. It's not a straight putt. There is a bit of right-hand movement at the end.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And with that, she'll move to 7 under par. Incredible. Well, Rich, that's always a nice way to get going out of the gates and in top spot. Impressive.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack. Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
This is a lengthy putt here.
Looks pretty good. Looking good.
And makes it. What a bomb. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
Oh, this is just a mean little par 3, isn't it? Not a big target up there green-wise. You got deep bunkers right and left. You got a 2-tier green. It's a fun, good-looking par 3. That's really hard.
And after that hole, she'll move to 9 under par. We'll talk about strong, long and difficult. Let's stand on the 12th here. And is there a harder par 4 on the entire property?
There is not. I mean, this is just usually right back into the teeth of the breeze. Not wind, just a little breeze, enough to make it about 30 yards longer. You got some bunkers left and right that you got to deal with, but from there, you got a green that sits above the fairway just enough to make that second shot just a little bit longer. This is a brute, an absolute brute.
That's inside the house of opportunity. A 7-footer right here.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Oh, absolutely flushed. Henny, what's the player facing here?
This is playing long. It's uphill.
This one looks to be slightly offline here. This would be a great up and down. I hope she makes this one because it's for par.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. Well, as we head into our finishing stretch, it starts with the par 4 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side of play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.